And I would now like to invite Mr. Shawn Kelly, Director of AIT External Relations, for AIT introduction.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AIT. I think I have a presentation prepared. Mr. President, Dr. Naveed, thank you very much for the invitation to be with you this morning. It's a wonderful opportunity to meet so many new future innovators and leaders for not only the Asia Pacific region, but I'm told for the world. We have people from all corners at this camp. So a very warm welcome to the Asian Institute of Technology. It's my pleasure to give you a kind of panorama overview of our institute, since you'll be with us for 7 days, or 11 days in fact, 11 days. So at the outset, I'm going to ask you to pay attention, and I'm going to bribe you. There will be a quiz at the end of my presentation. So I have 5 questions prepared, so if you are sharp, and I think you all are, you're the sharpest of the sharp, as Dr. Naveed already hinted at, there will be a small prize. I have some hats to take away right away. So good morning and welcome. So AIT, this is a fantastic gathering because this camp is really in the tradition of our institute. AIT was founded on the core concept of internationality and cooperation. So it's exciting to see the next generation. We were founded in 1959, as President Warsak mentioned, by 8 countries. Now at that time it was a different era. It was the Cold War. But these are the 8 founding countries in 1959 of our institute. We were originally founded as the CITO Graduate School of Engineering under the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization at that time. And we were housed at Chulalongkorn University in downtown Bangkok. Okay, we came to this campus in 1973. Our mission has always been the same, as my colleague Sanjeev has mentioned, and our president has mentioned as well, and Dr. Naveed. We cling very carefully and closely to these ideals of commitment to developing high-level professionals for the sustainable development of our region and our world. So this tradition continues today, and it's fantastic to see you all in line with this thinking. We've had some successes along the way. We have notable development in infrastructure technology. We've made an impact in terms of food security over the years. Currently, we count more than 23,000 postgraduate alumni around the world, 90% of whom are actually in this region, in the Asia Pacific region. Okay. One example of our innovation, and the title of this camp is about innovation. One hallmark innovation from our institute was in 1988. The site of the first email was at AIT. The first email sent in Thailand was sent from AIT. And we housed the top-level domain .th, which is still the top-level domain name today. So that's one example of an innovation. So what makes us unique here at AIT? You are all unique, and so are we. We have 3 defining aspects. One, as mentioned by our president, we have a mission for cooperation. We are a politically neutral platform, as President Warsak mentioned. So we come from all corners of the world. I believe there are 13 countries represented in your group. There are more than 50 countries represented on our campus currently. But not one country defines this institute. We're independent, and everybody has a stake in cooperation for development. And we are a postgraduate institute, so our focus is the Asia Pacific region, but certainly our horizon and our ambition is global. And we work for the service of humankind, as Professor Warsak mentioned. Okay, so see, these are some of the stats and facts and figures of AIT today. We currently have 1,900 plus postgraduates on campus. We run 30 academic programs. We have approximately 78 faculty members, full-time faculty members. We have more than 200 academic partnerships around the world. So you're at the right place. It's a very international institute here at AIT. So this is your home away from home for the next 11 days. We're 42 kilometers from Bangkok. Everything is safe here. It's our home away from home. The lingua franca here is English. You can safely navigate the campus, no problem. And we have, when the semester starts in August, approximately 2,500 faculty, staff, and students. It's a little quiet right now because it's our semester break. So our president mentioned we're in the business of developing and fostering global citizenship. These are some of the indicators that or the boxes that we like to tick, that we are very committed to and we take very seriously. So the defining aspect of our curricula, our research, our outreach aspires to these goals. And this is reflected in our student body. I like this quote from this student currently. She's an engineer, but it really speaks to who we are. We study top-level technology, we study difficult things, but we know that the challenges are huge. And so is our ambition. This is an example. Our student campus, our student union is very committed to the idea of sustainability. And they practice this on campus, and they're pushing forward the agenda for not carbon neutrality, but a green campus. And this is something that we're very committed to in the future. Okay, so, right. A bit about rankings and ratings of our institute. I'll mention 3 issues of rankings at AIT. So we're here in Thailand, and there is something called the Thailand Research Fund ranking, which looks at the impact of research and development, different types of indicators, citations, publications, and the like. 2 years ago, AIT was ranked as the top R&D research institute in Thailand, according to the TRF. These are the 7 disciplines for which AIT is actually ranked #1 in Thailand in terms of R&D. You can see them reflected here. These might be some of the subjects that you're interested in, so keep in mind if you're thinking of a postgraduate career, keep in mind AIT. At the global level, these are our current rankings for subjects, according to the QS ranking. AIT is a postgraduate institute only, so we are not reflected as an institute, we don't qualify, but these are our subject rankings, so we have 10 subjects ranked in the top 400 according to the QS right now. And the third ranking that I'll mention is something relates to our core internationality. Again, this is reflected by all of you. So you're in line and you're in the tradition of our institute. The U multi-rank is supported by the European Union. It looks at different elements of the university experience, and in fact 5 dimensions: teaching and learning, research, knowledge transfer, international dimension, and regional engagement. According to the U multi-rank, AIT does very well. We are a very international institute, and in fact we've been recognized, according to the U multi-rank, there are more than 2,000 universities that participate as the most internationalized university in Asia. So we're #1 in Asia, according to the International Dimension criteria. And these are the 12 indicators or dimensions for which AIT was ranked #1. Okay, again, we work with the world. We work with governments. We're an independent institute, so we're not a Thai university, so we work very actively and proactively with governments, United Nations agencies, multilateral funding agencies, and other universities around the world. This is just a quick snapshot of whom we are currently working with right now. Okay, if you are interested to pursue a postgraduate career at AIT, Keep in mind that we have generally 2 semesters, a January semester, it's July right now, so it's our inter-semester right now. But we welcome students in January and we welcome students in August. So the total annual intake is approximately 500 students per year. In January it's approximately 200, and in August approximately 500. Again, this is postgraduate, so master's and PhD only. We don't have undergraduate programs. This is the current composition of our student body. The key takeaway from this slide would be that I'd like to mention is the fact that although we are hosted in Thailand, 70 to 75% of our students are not Thai. That's the current national breakdown of our student body. So India, Vietnam, Myanmar. I'm not quite sure if any of you are from these countries, but you can see it here, our current national breakdown. 30% of our students are PhD and 70% are master level. Okay, this is also reflected in our alumni diaspora. Mr. Sanjeev mentioned Mr. Tiger Leon, so he's one of our very esteemed alumnus. And this is the current number for our alumni around the world. So again, the breakdown is something like 25, 20 to 30% Thai, and then the rest of the world. Our gender distribution is getting closer to parity. So originally, when we were founded in the late 1950s, early 1960s, it was primarily a male institute, but we are moving towards parity. We currently count approximately 38% of our alumni is female, and last year we welcomed 46% of our students were female. Okay, so overall we have 8 thematics for our R&D. Professor Warsak mentioned the criticality of working across borders and boundaries to search for solutions in partnership and in cooperation. So these are the 8 thematic areas of our current R&D: water, infrastructure, environment, development, industry, food, ICT, and energy. Okay, so we do have very notable institute-wide research centers on campus. This is an environmental policy development climate change center, an interlab or internet research center. This is a nanotechnology center. And we have a geoinformatics center for satellite imagery, remote sensing, and applications technologies. Okay, so I'll quickly go through the 8 themes. So one is sustainable development. Again, our president mentioned the emphasis on research for mankind. So positive outcomes for our planet. Sustainable development is one. This is a notable current project that we are working on, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is seeking to reinvent the toilet. So searching for sanitation solutions for large swaths of the population of the planet who do not have access to either clean water or clean sanitation systems. This is the project. It's currently running in its 2nd phase. So that's one example of R&D project for mankind or humankind. Think hat at the end. Okay. Another thematic area is water. I don't know if any of you are aspiring water engineers, but it's a very central theme at AIT. We have notable partnerships with partners in Japan, the government of Japan, and private sector firms in Japan. I'm sure during the 11 days of your stay at AIT, you'll have a look at our hydrology lab. That's pictured there. Okay, this is an example of a project, as President Warsak mentioned, our emphasis on working in collaboration with an international organization, the private sector, and a higher education institute to find solutions and innovative impact for people on the ground. And in this case, it's clean water or local water source solutions in the northeast of Thailand. Okay, energy is another theme at AIT. The third theme, we're working closely in partnership with one of the leading industry corporations here in Thailand. Just last year we launched this innovation center here. We have a wind tunnel at AIT, so infrastructure is another one of our themes. Okay. This is an example of a current technology that's actually being applied under this theme of research for mankind. It's supported by the AIT Solutions, which is the organizer of this event. This is a low-cost or affordable technology that allows local people to produce their own dwellings in post-disaster scenarios. So this is actually being applied in 2004, 2008, and 2015. So this was actually developed at AIT and it's being applied in post-disaster scenarios around the world. Food is another one of our thematic areas. And last but not least, environment is our sixth thematic area. I think I'll move along. We don't want to spend too much time. Industry, as I mentioned. And our last thematic area is ICT. As President Warsack mentioned, all of us are defined, or all of us need to be cognizant of the current technologies out there. So we have 3 schools at AIT, 3 graduate schools per se. Our first school is our School of Engineering and Technology. You'll have an opportunity to visit this school and some of the labs, I'm quite sure, right, now? Okay. There are 3 departments, Civil and Infrastructure Engineering. So please get to know these people. If you think you might want to come to AIT in the future, by all means, reach out to the professors and the staff and faculty at these departments. Information and Communications Technology is the 3rd department. Okay, I think I'll move along. We work closely with partners around the world. We have double degree opportunities in business with TUM in Germany. We have an advanced wireless dual degree program, which we are launching this year with the University of Oulu in Finland. So you'll be able to study 1 year here and 1 year in Finland and come away with 2 degrees. We're launching a new Data Science and Artificial Intelligence Master Program at our School of Engineering and Technology. This is being launched in August. And the AIT Solutions is actually pushing forward a very interesting professional master's degree program in tall buildings. Dr. Naveed is actually one of the region's leading experts in engineering tall buildings and the like. So that's a new program coming up. Okay. And our second school is our School of Environment, Resources, and Development. This school takes very seriously the Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, there are 17 of them, as I'm sure you're all aware. This is a defining aspect of AIT in our classroom, in our research, in our outreach, particularly this school. And again, it's broken down into 3 departments. So if you're interested in these type of fields of study, again, I would encourage you to use our friends here to reach out to the faculty and staff and learn more about the opportunities that are available here. Okay, I think I'll move on. Oh, yeah, I mentioned earlier that we work closely with the United Nations and their agencies. So once you graduate from here, we do have strong connection to these agencies, and we do look to try to provide opportunities for our graduates in the United Nations, as one example, or different multilateral funding agencies. We're here in Bangkok, so Bangkok is a hub. Bangkok is one of the global hubs for the United Nations at the SCAP headquarters here in Bangkok. Our third school is our School of Management. It's a business school. These are some of the metrics. It's rated top 300 in the world according to QS. And we have just launched a new Bangkok campus. So here we are 42 kilometers away from downtown Bangkok, but we have a new operational hub in the center of the city. So if you're thinking of doing an MBA program in the future, this is a new opportunity to be here and also in the city. Okay, I think. Oh, I noted in your program that you have a session with the Yunus Center, AIT. So this is a center under the aegis of the United Nations or Nobel laureate Mohammed Yunus. This is a group photo of his team and our team at one of his global events. So that's exciting. So please use this opportunity to learn more about this center. And this event is hosted and organized by the AIT Solutions under the leadership of Dr. Naveed. AIT Solutions is pushing forward technology for practical and business applications around the region and has partners all over the Asia-Pacific region and projects operationally. So Professor Warsak mentioned that we are a neutral platform for engagement and cooperation. Very true. This is one example. I'm not sure if the campers Raktao and Dr. Naveed, if they'll be able to visit this center, but I'll mention it. It's called the RIMES. It's an early warning advanced information hazard center. It's an intergovernmental organization and it's located on our campus, but it's one example of how we seek to work with different partners to find solutions for different critical issues that cross borders and boundaries. And my last slide I will present is about something called the GM-SARN. This is called the Greater Mekong Subregion Academic and Research Network. It's hosted at AIT. We are here. So we're linked to 12 of the leading comprehensive national universities in this region. It's a very nice network for human resource development, joint research, development of knowledge, and sharing on different types of development and technological issues. We are part of the CTCN, which is under the aegis of the climate action movement around the world. So we're a part of this global effort to look for solutions, technological solutions and practical applications to mitigate and adapt to climate change. Okay, so we're small, but we're nimble. We can work on different issues very quickly and very practically. As Professor Warsak mentioned earlier, that we take the Sustainable Development Goals very seriously. And in fact, we are developing strategic efforts as a part of our strategy in the future to look more carefully at the SDGs. So there are 3 defining mega issues that AIT will be working on in the future. So if you do join us, please, if you're interested in tackling these globally defining issues, climate change, we all know that this is an issue for the future, and AIT is committed to being a part of finding solutions. Also, in Asia, in this part of the world, rapid urbanization and its attendant issues are enormous challenges for all of us. So AIT is looking at this mega issue as a part of our mix in the future. And last mega issue, not mega issue, but the Sustainable Development Goals define everything that we're thinking of doing in the future. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a wonderful camp, 11 days on our campus. But before I conclude, I did mention that I had 5 questions to bribe you to pay attention. Okay, so here's the quiz. Ready? I have a hat. I have a hat for Gunrakdao. Can you find the first person to put up their hand? Okay. It's a simple quiz, right? This is a camp, so let's have a bit of fun to kick it off. Okay, so the first question is... Gunrakdao? I don't know who.
Obviously.
AIT founded in 1959. Yeah.
Is that correct, Mr. President? Yes, it is. Okay, congratulations. What's your name? Sabina. Where are you from?
My name is Sabina. I'm from Kazakhstan, but I'm studying in Russia.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Very good. How about a round of applause for Sabina? Oh, the second part of the question, I gave it away anyway. Okay, question number 2. Let's see, I can't even remember what it was. Name one innovation developed in 1988 here.
It's you host the first email server called .th.
I'm going to leave that one to Dr. Nabi, who is that good enough?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? we sent the, did you say sent the first server?
Email server.
Email server?
That's true.
That's true. That's true. Okay, we'll give it to him. We sent the first email and we hosted the first top-level domain name server. Yes, what's your name? Where are you from? Hey, okay, welcome. Congratulations. Okay, question number 3. I can't even remember. Everyone? Oh. Okay. You didn't see that. Anyone? Quickly? I have to give a hat away. Anyone? This one? Okay. What is the theme of our R&D here at AIT?
Research and development in mankind. For mankind.
Ah, okay. Okay. Keyword for mankind or humankind. Yeah. R&D for mankind. And your name is?
Gazala.
Gazala. Where are you from? Gazala?
India.
You're from India. Okay, welcome. Congratulations to Gazala. Okay, and my 4th question, I won't give away the answer this time. Anyone? Oh, there's a guy in the back. Okay, sir.
Water research?
I'm looking at the boss here. He's shaking his head left and right. Please name one example of AIT research for mankind in my presentation. Water research. Can you be more specific, sir?
Maybe it could be, it was this research in sanitation.
Yes. Do you know who, can you remember who that one presented was funded by? The example of the project? Anyone?
Funded by SHBC and 3-4 governments was there.
That's not bad, yeah. You're mixing a little bit. Yeah. You're hinting it around. Okay, are you two friends?
Yeah. We are just completing each other's answers.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to give it to one of you. Can you, either of you give me one more bit of information and I'll give you the hat? Otherwise, I'm going to give it to the gentleman on the right. Yeah, you were right. It was about the water sanitation and the reinvented toilet. And another one was the Habitech low-cost housing, which is under the mantle of Dr. Naveed's Center for AIT Solutions. So we'll give it to this gentleman on the right, my right. Yes. What's your name, sir?
Adarsh Agarwal.
Adesh. Where are you from?
India.
India. Okay, welcome. All right. Last question, ladies, or 4th question. Oh, it was a tie. I'm going to give it to this young lady.
For international work, international knowledge, for international students.
International.
Yes.
How about we say internationality? Okay, congratulations. Your name?
Katerina.
Katerina. Where are you
Yes.
from, Katerina?
I'm from Russia.
You're from Russia. Hey, the World Cup. Big round of applause for Katerina. Fantastic World Cup. Well done, well done. I think that concludes. No, I have one more question. I have one more question. Can of you identify where I'm from based on my accent? Anyone? Wow, that's interesting. No one can guess. I have one more hat. Already, sir, already you. Anyone? I didn't tell you where I'm from.
I think you're from Canada.
Really? Why? Why do you say that? How do you know? I'm curious. Why do you say that?
Because you kind of British.
You're 100% correct. What's your name?
Ariel.
Ariel. Ariel. Congratulations, Ariel. 100% correct. All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move on to the next part of the program. Thank you, Dr. Nabi, for this opportunity. Thank you. And welcome, everyone.
Thank you very much.